Other interesting business news, you have Birkenstock IPO off to a disappointing start. It actually fell about 13% during the first day of trading. A performance as ugly as Birkenstocks themselves. Interestingly enough, have you ever seen a man wear Birkenstocks? I did do some research on the Google, and there are some men who, through their own fault or they're not, they allowed pictures to be taken of them, or pictures of them were taken, where they had Birkenstocks on. Now, personally, I prefer a New Balance 990 made in the USA. I believe I'm on my 17th or 18th pair. Those things are darn near bulletproof. And for work occasions, perhaps a pair of Cole Haans. They seem to be pretty good, but I can't fathom the last time I've seen anyone wear a Birkenstock in real life. And granted, they're seemingly only addressing 50% of the market. They could, that's a lot of business opportunity. You just double your market overnight, do a big advertising campaign around men, and maybe they'll buy it. Or perhaps a product collaboration might make sense, where with every case of Bud Light you get, you also get a free case or a free pair of Birkenstocks. That might be a complimentary purchase or complimentary idea. Perhaps there's a lot of overlap in terms of demographics. Let me know in the comments. Do you think that'd be a good marketing idea? Now, going back to the specific performance, it looks like they wanted to IPO about $46 per share, but it precipitously, even that, some people thought they should be in the 50s, as crazy as that sounds. But at the end, it went down about 12%, about $40.20 per share. So it'll be interesting to see in terms of Birkenstock and them acknowledging that, it's not as great as they thought. They actually acknowledged its higher debt load and other, quote, material weaknesses in their IPO filing. Also a phenomenon where, at least a couple of years ago, and I will actually do a little double check right now, for the longest time, they actually refused to be on Amazon due to the overwhelming myriad volume of knockoffs. So now I'm curious if they have Birkenstocks on here. Well, it looks like this is their brand. It says brand Birkenstock, but I don't know if this is an official company store. This one says White Mountain. Another one just says women's sandals. And looks very, Birkenstock. So again, I'm not seeing an official store on Amazon. It might be authentic, but it's one of those things where they actually made a point to not be on Amazon in the past because there's so many knockoffs, which, again, that's going to shrink your audience of prospective clients exponentially, but it does kind of give you rest assurance or perhaps a incentive to go to a physical brick and mortar store. So it'll be interesting to see. Again, let me know, do you think they should increase their marketing to try to increase the demographics of who purchases their products? Or do you think they should be content with their current niche that they currently have? And it's been a proven niche. The people who have bought Birkenstocks have bought them for years. So it'll be interesting to see what happens from here. Let me know in the comments, what do you think will be best for the company? Thank you again for taking the time to tune in today. Cannot thank you enough. Trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of October. So if you can click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Any suggestions to make the show better are always welcome to the comments section. I might take a day or two to get to them depending on my work schedule, but I always try to do my best to address all the comments. I appreciate the critique to make the show better. Also, lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight,